Hi, fellow PolyTrippers. I hope you had a productive week, and here's my motivational talk for this coming week. Today, I want to talk about a delay tactic which I often see for novice students who take online language instruction, which is the notion of talking about the language and philosophizing about the language with their teacher rather than actually taking action and trying to speak the language that they're trying to learn. I've seen this and this typically happens. I don't want to name any names here, but this typically happens with students of a language who actually take lessons with a native speaker of their own language who is qualified to teach another language. I'll give you two examples which I've seen firsthand. One of them is I know this Italian teacher who gives English lessons, and sometimes her Italian students who are learning English will take English lessons with her, and they'll spend the whole time talking in Italian, philosophizing about the English language, asking grammar questions, asking all kinds, just basically using the teacher as an excuse and talking Italian and using it as like a delay tactic to actually avoid talking English. I see this in Portuguese also, where a Portuguese student who is a Portuguese speaker who wants to learn English takes a lesson with another Portuguese teacher, and they spend the whole time talking in Portuguese, philosophizing about English grammar or whatever, anything other than trying to speak the language. It's very tempting to do that, especially if your teacher speaks the same native language as you, but ultimately you end up hurting yourself because the only way forward to proficiency is to actually take action and speak the language, okay? And it's going to be messy, it's going to be uncomfortable, you're going to make mistakes, but anything you do to delay that process will ultimately make it so that you either never learn to speak the language, or else it just becomes more painful when the day comes that you actually decide to actually make the best use of your time and money and actually start speaking the language. So that's my slight rant for this week, but my slight piece of advice for you this week also. Don't philosophize about the language too much. You can ask the occasional question here and there, but never forget that your goal is to take action so that you learn to speak proficiently, and the only way forward is to take action. So that's it for this week. I hope you come to our Facebook Lives at facebook.com/PolyTripper, and that you visit our resources page where we have a number of great drills and practices and games to take your language learning to the next level. And I will see you next week. Bye.